Good morning, Mustang Scholars. It's great to be with you. Happy Thursday. It's September 15th, 2022. So very grateful. You know that part of my weekly routine is to always recognize and be thankful for some amazing things, not only in my personal life, but also here at school. This gratefulness is really just here at school, but really it's impacted me personally. I am so thankful for Mr. Pepez. He has been such a leader on this campus. He's been such a teacher. He's been such a helper. And as he has transitioned out of Mustang News and we saw a little bit less of him, we are getting close to that time where he will no longer be a teacher here. And we're working on getting his replacement and somebody who can try to fill those shoes. But I traveled with Mr. Pepez to China a few years ago as a representative of Margarita Middle School. And during that time, I saw his ability to interact with people of all nations, and most importantly, to lead other teachers and to think about his impact beyond our small little community as we visited Beijing and visited some amazing places inside of China. So, Mr. Pepez, we tribute you. We thank you. We're so thankful for what you've given to us, what you've been able to receive as an amazing teacher at this school. And we wish you so much greatness as you transition to being an assistant principal at Burbank High School. So thank you, Mr. Pepez. We are so grateful for you. Remember, Mustangs, that this month we are talking about respect. And so we saw that great video on Monday that gave us a chance to be able to just understand what respect is. As we move through the month, you'll have an opportunity to be able to reflect and apply and start thinking about how respect is going to be a part of your life, not only during this month, but every month of your life. So we're going to teach about respect. And one of the pieces that I wanted to make sure that you understood from my perspective about respect is that, remember, it begins with respecting yourself. So before you can respect someone else, you always need to have that respect for yourself. And I know that middle school sometimes creates opportunities of awkwardness where you're not sure who you are and what's going on, a lot of changes in your life. And so always remember that that respect piece is to respect yourself and to take care of yourself. Really to make sure that you know that you are enough and that you are worthy of being respected. So that as a result, you can respect others, and that mutual experience of being respectful and taking feedback about when you're being disrespectful or where you're being not respected, that can be a conversation that can happen interpersonally with your friends, with staff members, with your parents, with your community. So when we think about the month of September and focusing on respect, I wanted to make sure that not only did you hear those excellent words from our students and staff, but also that you got that perspective about beginning to think about respect starting inside of you. If you're having any trouble with that, if you're having any thoughts about, wait, I don't have respect for myself, I don't know that I'm great and that I'm a special Mustang scholar, then talk to me, talk to your teachers, talk to your friends about ways that you can start to hear the truth about who you are, that you really are someone that's worthy and enough, and you are able to receive that respect. All right. Last night, a little tired today because I was at back to school night last night at Temecula Valley High School. I have 3 children, if you remember. I have twins that are in 11th grade, and I have a 9th grader. And so we were trying to scramble, my wife and I, and my children were trying to scramble around to get to all the classes last night. But here's one thing that was really cool about being at back to school night, was reuniting and seeing so many former Mustangs who were super involved in our school and are now super involved there. And so they were so connected. They were waving and saying hi, took some selfies with a couple of them. And most importantly, they were surrounding the school. They were involved in orchestra. They were involved in ROTC. They were involved in clubs. They were involved in ASB. They were helping make that evening perfect for so many of our community members. And it was just great. And so when we talk about why we are asking you to get involved here in middle school, is because we want you to be a model for what is coming for you as a high school student. So there's so many ways for you to get connected, to be able to be involved at our school. We've talked a lot about being connected, being curious, and being consistent. Let's talk about that being connected. So being connected means that you're checking your emails. Being connected means that you're also know something about your teachers and all of your classmates, and that you are willing to share some things about yourself. You're also being connected because you are getting involved. You're learning how the school operates, and you're making sure that you're taking advantage of opportunities. National Junior Honor Society, the mediation team, cross country, another fabulous morning of runners out there this morning, running for our first cross country meet in October and getting ready for that. We've got Mustang mentors. We've got Mustang News. You can start a club. There's all sorts of opportunities for you to shine and to thrive while you're in middle school to prepare you for high school and beyond. Want to encourage you to get involved in kickball this week. Lunchtime intramurals begin. Thank you to Mrs. Hemmer for leading that. Mr. Salas as well, so thankful. Remember that as you set your goal for this 9-week session, we're at week 5, we're halfway through. So when grades come out in October, I want you to be ready. So set your goal. Are you wanting to be a Club 3.0, 3.5, or 4.0? Whatever that goal is for you, remember that we are here to help support you in that. We have tutoring in the library Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's after school until 3:35. We are encouraging you to be able to access that as a learning space all the time. And so that's available to you. We've got peer tutors. We have staff tutors. We also have teacher tutors, 2 teacher tutors, most days to be able to help and support you. Last thing today, I know this is a little bit long this morning, but I did want to just reach out to so many of you who are interested in starting and thinking about a topic for our 8th period class. Right now we're doing cooking. We know how popular that is. We're going to, at 9 weeks, shift to another subject or another area to teach. Love to hear some feedback from you. If you want to email me, come and see me at break lunch or into my office. I'd love to be able to entertain your ideas for our 8th period elective class that occurs after school. Mustang, so proud to be the principal of such an amazing school with such fabulous scholars. Happy Thursday. Bye-bye.